Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and today I will be doing the get to know me tag. This is my first video on this channel, so let's get right into the questions. First question is, where did you grow up? I grew up here in the United States, specifically Minnesota. However, I'm originally from Liberia. I came to the US when I was 8 years old. I miss home. I still have tons of family back home. My dad was actually just recently here from Liberia. He came to visit aunts, uncles, tons of family still back home, but I also have tons of family here as well. Where do I currently live? I still live here in Minnesota. Since I came to the US, I've been in Minnesota and I haven't moved ever since. How tall am I? I am only 5'2".
That's kind of small. Yikes.
I don't know if usually people think that I'm a little taller or not when they don't see me in person, but yeah, I'm only 5'2" in height, so I'm short. I always tell people this story. I said growing up, I remember being like one of the tallest in my class, and I literally prayed to God to make me shorter, y'all, and that was how I got this short. People always laugh when I tell that story, but literally I feel like that's the reason why I'm short. Dogs or cats? I would prefer a dog over a cat. Cats are really not my thing. There's this thing growing up where my grandma will always talk about black cats and just like the whole thing behind it. I don't know. I don't have any pets currently, but I would love to own a dog very soon. What year was I born? I was born in 91, y'all. What is my favorite drink? I would have to say lemonade, pink lemonade. But usually I just drink water. I'm pretty simple. Tea or coffee? See, I like coffee, but I know drinking too much coffee is not good for you. Drinking too much of anything is not good for you, period. So, but I would say coffee, y'all, because I like tea, but I don't drink it very often, so I don't feel like I can really go with tea if I don't drink tea very often. So we'll say coffee. We'll say coffee. What are my life goals? I will have to say is being the best mom that I can be. And yes, I have 3 kids, you guys. So my oldest is Quan, my second oldest is Nathan, and my youngest is Josephine. So I only have 1 daughter, you guys. Goal in life is to inspire others. My goal in life is to make sure that I continue to stay true to myself and to never forget where I come from. Me being from Liberia and being raised here in the United States, it can get pretty tricky. It can be so easy to forget where I come from, but I am very headstrong on remaining true to who I am, never forgetting where I come from, never forgetting my heritage. You know, I am Liberian. Doesn't matter where I go in the world. Even tomorrow, if I was to move to London or somewhere else in the world, I will always still be Liberian. So I always want to make sure that I stay true to myself as well, and that's something that I definitely want to teach my kids as they grow older. Never forget where you come from, never forget who you are. Just stay true to yourself. I mean, I have so many life goals, you guys, but you know, those are just the short ones that I'm gonna give you for now. Am I single or taking? I am actually married, you guys. Me and my husband got married last year, November. We legally got married last year in November 2018, and then this year, July 20th, we had our big wedding. We had this big celebration with friends and family. So yeah, how would I describe my fashion sense? I would say I'm simplistic, you guys. I don't like to do over the top, especially being a mom. I just feel like that's a thing. Like, you just want to be comfortable. You're not really going over the top. Now, if you had asked me this question when I was in high school, I would have probably given you a different answer. But at this point in my life, I just like being comfortable. So my sense of fashion, I would say I'm just simple. I'm very simplistic, but don't get me wrong. I can sure dress up. I love to dress up. So make sure you guys go ahead and you follow my Instagram page, because I definitely do dress up, but I will still consider my style as more like a simplistic style. What is my go-to hairstyle? Well, y'all, as y'all can see, I don't have much hair on my head. I recently cut my hair. I will actually be doing a video all about my hair journey, so you guys stay tuned for that video. But my go-to hairstyle is really nothing right now. It's just, this is just what it is. For many years, I will always just put braids in my hair. It was easy to maintain. How many siblings do I have? You guys, I have 15 siblings total.
What?
There's only 3 of us here in the United States. So I have a brother in Atlanta. I have a sister here in Minnesota with me. And then, of course, me as well. So the rest of my siblings, unfortunately, are still back home. But we still communicate. We still talk. We still have a connection. So, yeah, God is good. I'm so thankful that we're still able to connect, even though we're like miles and miles away from each other. Do I have any bad habits? I don't know if this is necessarily a bad habit per se, but I will say that, you know, always wanting to be inclusive. I feel like for me as a person, I always want to include people in everything that I do. I am just starting to grow and realizing that not everything that I do in life, everybody is going to be a part of, or neither are they going to want to be a part of it. So just learning to not be so inclusive, I feel like it's a good thing, but then I feel like it can also be a bad thing. Who was my childhood best friend? Well, you guys, growing up, I had these 3 triplets who were my best friend, and I don't remember all of their names because it's been so many years. It's unfortunate, right? It's so sad how we all go our own separate ways sometimes. But my best friends growing up was Tess, Gabrielle, and I forgot the other girl's name, but there was 3 of us in this group, and I actually got into playing sports because of them. Their father actually got me into basketball. So yeah, those were my best friends. I would always go over to their house. One of my favorite memories with them is this one time when their father picked me up. We went over to their house, and we literally stayed outside all day, just sledding outside all day until it got dark. Literally, I've been trying to find contact with these girls for the longest, so hopefully, God willing, I'll be able to locate them on Facebook somehow, because I would really like to get that relationship established again. It's just that when everybody grew up, everybody went their own separate ways, and it's just been hard to keep up with everyone. I don't have their phone number anymore. I don't even know how it all happened, you guys. I don't even know how we got so disconnected with each other, but God willing, I'll be able to get back in contact with these girls because I really did appreciate our friendship, and I have so many beautiful memories with them. What was my dream job as a kid? As a child, I remember being an 8-year-old girl dreaming of being a teacher. Back then, I feel like everybody wanted to be an actress. Everybody wanted to be a dancer, a singer. Actually, I did have thoughts of singing as well, but teaching was always my thing, you guys. I always wanted to be a teacher. I just had this love for teaching and educating other people, and even up to this day, I still have that instilled in me. I hope that I can eventually get back into that because I did start my journey as a teacher. However, that journey came to an end, and I'll actually do a story time for you guys on that. Do I have any pet peeves? I definitely do. And one of my pet peeves, you guys, is liars. I cannot stand people who lie, and they just lie about everything. Doesn't matter what it is, they just lie and lie and lie. Like, I can't stand it. Honestly, growing up, a valuable lesson that I learned was to be honest as possible as you can be with everything. Even if it's the hard truth, it's always best to tell the hard truth than to lie. I just cannot stand people who lie. For me, I'm like, just be real with me, you know, like, be honest with me. I want to hear the truth. I don't want to hear like a sappy lie. Like, stop trying to lie to me. Like, be real. And that is something that I personally practice. I don't just, you know, dislike it and then I don't practice that. I practice truth and being honest. What do I do in my free time? That is a really good question. Being a mom, I don't really get much of a free time, but if I do possibly get any time, I just like going for a relaxing walk, taking a nice bubble bath, which I don't do much of, reading, and journaling. I do like to journal. What is my favorite color? I love the color yellow, you guys. There's just something about yellow. It's so vibrant. It's just so bright and bold. That is all of those things literally describes me, okay? Just bright, bold, and man, I love the color yellow. I just think it's so beautiful. It's such a happy color, and I am a happy person, and I just love being happy. I personally choose happy, you know. I'm not gonna get too much into details, but I will say that, you know, one thing I always tell people is to choose happiness. We have the choice to be happy. Nobody can make us happy, you know. So just choosing to be happy is something that I personally practice in my everyday life. Yes, not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day is going to be a good day, but there's always something good in our day, and just finding the good things in our day and just rolling with that is super important. So I just love the color yellow. So, do I know my personality type? I can be shy. I would say maybe I'm more on the introvert side than extrovert, but there are times too where I am able to open up and I can talk to you guys. As y'all can see in this video, you know, I'm pretty open about things, but I do have a lot of my tendencies are connected to introverts. What are my favorite values in friends? Someone who comes through for me. So if I'm friends with you, I need to know that you got my back just like I got your back, because if I'm friends with someone, you know that I'm riding for you. I am going to be down for you. And so basically everything that I give you, I want the same thing in return. I don't want to just be the only one giving, and then, you know, I never receive anything in return, even if it's nothing that's materialistic. Say, you know, I'm having a hard day and I just want to talk to you because you're my friend, but you basically just shut me down. Maybe you start talking more about yourself while I'm trying to tell you about how my day went and what I'm going through. I just need a friend that's going to be there for me. I just value a really good friendship that is equivalent to each other, you know. What is the biggest struggle I overcame? Biggest struggle I overcame, I would say that is being a teen mother. And I will get more into that in another video. Who is my role model? I know this might sound a bit cliche, it might sound religious, whatever, but for me, honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real. My role model, honestly, is Jesus Christ. I aim to be more like Christ. Yeah, I know I can never amount to Christ Jesus. The goal is to be more like him in my everyday life. I never really idolize human beings. I never idolize celebrities, none of that. Like, my biggest focus in life is honestly just to be more like Jesus. I feel like if I'm more like Jesus Christ, my walk here on life would be much more smoother. I am going out with friends. Describe my night. Somewhere chill, probably to a restaurant. Going somewhere, because I don't really like the whole club scene, you guys. I don't drink, so I'm not a drinker. I'm not a big partier. I've never been like that. Just a low-key night with friends, just laughing and just having a good time. And yeah. And then the last question I'm going to go ahead and answer is, what am I most happiest about in life? I would have to say are my children, you guys. They have made me the happiest in this life. Because of them, I am who I am today. Without my children, I wouldn't be the woman that I am today. And of course, I have to say, without God, I wouldn't be who I am today. I would love to know my subscribers. Maybe leave 3 things in the comment section below letting me know about you. And of course, before this video ends, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, my people. Y'all subscribe to my channel because this is my new channel. Okay, I'm gonna be doing so much posting here. I have so much in store for you guys, so much exciting things that I really want to share with you guys over the next few months. So y'all, please make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'll bring my Liberian accent out for y'all. I think one of the questions in here was actually, do I speak a different language and do I speak it fluently? When I first came to the United States, I could not speak English for nothing, okay? Because literally I grew up around my grandmother and all she ever spoke was our dialect, okay? She didn't really speak English very well. When I got into the school system and I started being around, you know, Americans and speaking English every single day, I just got used to speaking English. But I do speak our Liberian Pidgin English, which you guys will be hearing a lot on this channel. Like I said earlier, I am all about staying true to myself and never forgetting my heritage, never forgetting where I come from. It can be so easy when you go to a new country to forget where you come from, but for me, I have always stayed true to who I am, and I don't never want to lose that, especially raising kids who were born here in the US. It is super important to me that they know about my side and my background and where I come from, because that's a big part of them as well. I cannot wait to start this journey with you guys. God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.